Witajcie w naszym Wiedźminie. No, Wiedźmin 3, nowa gra plus. Serce z kamieniem, moi drodzy, musimy iść teraz właśnie porozmawiać z człowiekiem Olgierda von Everest do karczmy tutaj właśnie do alchemii. Tak właśnie, ta karczma nazywa się alchemia, moi drodzy. Idziemy to po prostu. Kurczę, ten Oxford to jest, no, klimatyczne miasto. Ale poczekajcie, jeszcze jeden czy tam dwa odcinki, gdzie pójdziemy do... tu są, to już w ogóle będzie zajebiście, jeśli chodzi o klimat. Tu Claire to po prostu masakra, jeśli chodzi o klimatyczność miejscówki.
Please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Geralt! Over here! Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. My treat.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Jak widzicie, diabeł to jest, nie?
Who are you really?
Gauntero Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That they oft desire unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
No ale ja chcę wiedzieć. Ja i tak wiem, że ty jesteś szatanem.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my suit? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm real
I'm
quick.
a Witcher. Superhuman quickness, just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my suit?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lovani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lovani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold that! Your friend, the medic, she were here. Asked that you look in on her.
Thanks.
No, Shani o nas pytała. Wiecie co? Pójdziemy do niej. Jeszcze nie będziemy kończyć no, serii z Serce z Kamienia.
Fainted? He's soaked in blood! Best deal around.
Wali mnie ten wasz trup, proszę bardzo, idziemy. No, idziemy teraz do Shani, moi drodzy. Pogadać z nią w jej domu. Naszą kurczę przyjaciółką ze starych lat. Z pierwszej części, no i z książki to. Chyba czas pogardy, nie? Ona się też pojawiła. Raz w sadze się pojawiła i potem na końcu też, nie? Wtedy nam Sapkowski powiedział, że ona dożyje 70 lat po Brennie, no i będzie najlepszym medykiem na świecie, po prostu tam wyleczy tą zarazę.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we've spent together, it was nice. But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well as I do.
Well, you take care of yourself.
You too, Geralt.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows it.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everett met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy. What do you want, Geralt? Yes?
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
No moi drodzy, to może... Ja zrobiłem tego Radowida, nie? To może... Ciri, jak już zostanie to co zarzało, to kurczę może... Odbuję to ja tego Oxenfurta, nie? To dla Jaskra tam było takie ważne i dla Geralta, to czemu nie? Bo... Geralt też chodził tutaj po Oxenfurcie tyle razy.
By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Moi drodzy, ona tam rzuci nam linę czy tam drabinę, musimy iść. Sobie tutaj przyjdziemy, ładnie. No zresztą jak w minimapie jest, zresztą zaznaczone, nie? Minimapa ułatwia, ale nie można się przyczepić, że ona jest, bo ona była od pierwszej części. Tak. 88 level, no. No nieźle. Easy. Topcy mi nie zagrożą w tej grze. Redina ja tak łatwo pokonałem na utopce. Przecież tylko utopce. Nie, nie. Dobra. Sometimes later.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Dobra, siemka.
Ugly bastard. Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
Wejdźmy sobie na górę. No cóż, moi drodzy, tych nic nie będzie, będę musiał tam przeskoczyć, no. Po prostu tak. Proszę bardzo. I teraz użyjemy akcji. Ej, kurczę, nie ten znak wziąłem. Oczywiście chodziło mi o art. O, co to było, kurczę. Geralt, weź. Ogarnij akcji, bo coś tutaj za mocno to działa. Ajajaj, dobra, idziemy.
Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone looking at it and scream? Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
Jak ten gość, kurczę.
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
Ten gość tutaj właśnie badał te wszystkie demony, potwory. Znaczy nie, no demony zwykłe, nie? Demonologię. Ten cały doktorak, profesor. Profesor Szezlok.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How do you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm...
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me, said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. Have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know, his fortune soured. He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odim. A meeting at a crossroads. A wish. A pact signed in blood. And a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. Odim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
No i właśnie Olgierd zabił Władimira.
So did
swojego
Olgierd kill
brata.
his own brother?
No, oh no. Deduce, Witcher. Odim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Co nie zmienia faktu, że go
Why was
zabił.
Olgierd out to get rid of Odim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference. Die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odim at his own game.
Meaning?
Odim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
No właśnie mężczyzna, czy to był Jezus
Thanks.
po prostu.
Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
O kurde. No i zginął po prostu. Bo wyszedł z kręgu właśnie. Czyli właśnie nie posłuchał się Odima i wyszedł z kręgu i zginął. Tak, tutaj właśnie DLC już się zaczyna kończyć, nie? Zbliżamy się powoli do końca.
choked to death on 3 pounds of silver.
Yes, Geralt.
You know, been wanting to ask you something.
Ask me now.
Just curious. You ever play Gwent?
Oh, Geralt. Geralt. Of course I play. What else is there to do come evening when one's among soldiers? Come on, let's lay them out.
No, tak, zagramy sobie w Gwinta. Haha, kreska ten. Dobra. I tak, będziemy tutaj właśnie... Z nią tutaj wygramy, pogadamy. Się pożegnamy z Shani, no i właśnie... będziemy mieć wybór, nie? Czy kurczę... ocalić Olgierdę, czy też nie. Nie wiem, co jeszcze wybiorę, bo to jest kurczę... No dość trudny. Naprawdę trudny wybór. Aha. No, ma tego. Jeszcze jak będzie miała jednego, to już w ogóle będzie. Do dupy. No to już w ogóle teraz też dobierze kartę, będzie po nas. No dobra, spoko. Było najlepiej to jakbym ja teraz spasował, nie? Ale chyba się niezbyt nie opłaca teraz pasować, więc jakby tutaj taką... jebnąć taką mocną kartę i dopiero wtedy się wycofać, nie? To będzie... wygrana. To ona teraz rzuci nam szpiegów, nie? Sobie nabierze kart i będzie w następnej rundzie kurczę OP. No dobra. Walczymy troszkę z silniejszą Shani, nie? W sumie to jest nasza koleżanka, to będziemy mogli nawet jeszcze raz zrobić, nie? Ona to nie będzie miała za złe, żeby Gwincika sobie z nią zagrać. Dobra, o pięknie. Idealnie. O, i my teraz. A no właśnie, no skoro ona tam rzuciła, to... O, jeszcze jednego szpiega. No teraz Shani nie masz szans. Przykro mi. Tak jakbym naprawdę chciał, to bym jeszcze mógł sobie jednego, nie? Jeszcze jednego medyka mam. Jeszcze jednego szpiega i dać ją. Aha. A dobra, to jest tylko medyk, który... walimy teraz po całości. Okej. O, będą się dublować. To nie są takie mocne karty skajatele potworów, kurde, to jest wydublowanie się masakryczne. A ja mam 2 karty, na 3 w sumie, patrzcie ile on ma kurczę ile i ja mam ile, nie? A Olgierda. Olgierda od niej zaraz wygramy sobie. Pięknie, 58. Mamy 65, zaraz będzie 69. Nie wiem, to było strasznie gimbowe. Dobra. Pożogę, co wy na to, kurczę. Co? Kurczę, swoich bym mógł załatwić. Na razie może... Kurczę, no kusi mnie to pożogę, zobaczmy. Pewnie mi ja dostanę, ale co tam? A nie, dobra. Dosyć mocno tutaj wygrywamy teraz, mamy przewagę. O, jak miło. Tak, to niech ma 4 karty jeszcze swoje. Dziewczyna. Czyli ile ja mam kurczę kart? Z masakry. Nawet jak ona weźmie 15 same, to ja i tak wygram. Wezmę jeszcze doładuję, nie? Mówię. Szpiegi są najlepsi, a jeszcze jeden szpieg, bo niby czemu nie. Pożoga, a jać. A i wygrywa tym sposobem. Ale dobra, wygrywaj. Teraz ja się odegram, a akurat. Ludzi będą na rosza, weźmiemy zaraz i będzie po niej. Musiałem sobie kurczę pożogę wyjąć, no ja nie mogę, no ale dobra. O, prawie wygrywam, nie? A pragnę zauważyć też, że tutaj się jeszcze balisty zdublują i jeszcze patrzcie ile mam bohaterów. Nie możemy tego przegrać. No, idealnie, 116 jeszcze, patrzcie. Jaki ładny wynik będzie. Wynik będzie zajebisty. I ostatnia dycha będzie 171. Ładny wynik. Dobra, Shani, popierdoliłem cię. Pierdoliłem ją w Gwinta.
Oh, you're good. So good I'd say you spend more time chatting up folk for games than you do on serious matters.
Nah, got lucky, that's all.
Likely. But here. I dare say a formidable card from an old friend. So you won't have to rely entirely on luck.
Finally some time to talk. Tell me where you've been, what you've done since you left Vizima.
You mean after you left Vizima with Triss? Well, the peace was brief, but I used it well. Went back to Oxenfurt, completed my doctorate, then I believe I did time in every field hospital and medic's tent north of the Yaruga.
Never could stand to be idle.
I'm not a witcher. Not likely to live 150 years. My time's much shorter, so I try to use every bit wisely.
Always did know what you wanted.
True. Nothing's changed in that sense.
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. It'd be good to do just that.
Oh, I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot when he was alive.
Said you needed to think things over. Have you?
Yes. I decided you're incredibly sweet, but...
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
You're always going places, and they're likely to ship me off soon.
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time?
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
See you later.
No dobrze, moi drodzy. Wiecie co? W tym odcinku myślę zakończymy nasz odcinek. Znaczy no... Zakończymy to, bo widzicie Olgierda, więc moi drodzy, to by było na tyle, jeśli chodzi o ten odcinek. Trzymajcie się, no i w następnym odcinku zakończymy sobie te DLC Serce z Kamienia i no uratujemy bądź oddamy duszę Olgierda, więc trzymajcie się i do następnego. Cześć!
It's all silent for the night. Cows turned in as daylight dies. But when so